No, I'm just playing. What's up, YouTube? So the other day I was able to go find me some jeans from the thrift store. The jeans was $2.50, but everything in the thrift store was 50% off. So that was a win. Anyway, these are kind of bigger than what I would normally get them, but I'm happy I actually found them bigger because they give you the ultimate wedgie and you be just ready to go straight to the crib, forget what we did. I don't even want to do this no more. So I'm happy I found some kind of bigger ones, but we ready to stretch these joints out and make them lit. Because right now, they ain't lit. They ain't lit. They ain't really lit. We're ready to turn them up a little bit. Let's go. You'll need for this project or this DIY, you'll need scissors, and typically you would use tweezers, but honestly, to be real with you, sometimes I use anything I can pick it with. I use my hand if I'm just ready to do some shorts before I'm ready to go out and pick some real shorts. Honestly, you can pick it with this, which I'll show y'all how to pick it with this. Sometimes I pick it with a knife, just being real. But the easiest way to pick it, just to be on the safe side so you won't hurt yourself and everything is okay, use some tweezers. When you guys actually have the jeans on, you have to pick and choose where you want your jeans to stop. And typically, you will try to go a little bit lower, because 9 times out of 10, I'm going to do it right here. But to be on the safe side, we're going to just draw it down. I'm going to cut this with the camera in hand, but again, if you're cutting it, you don't necessarily have to keep the shorts this short. When you cut it to this actual angle where you put the black mark at, you're just cutting it to be on the safe side. And then once you actually put them on, you can see where you can actually cut it to an angle. So we're gonna cut this one, and then I'll tell you what to do next after you cut the one side. But I'm gonna be right back because this right here is not working. So we got one side, and then once you do the one side, just so you can be even on both sides, although this may not be where I would keep it at, you just have to fold it over and cut it at the same angle on the opposite side. All right, so I'll be right there. There you go. I cut the shorts, and Lord, it's a mess. I cut the shorts, but sometimes, honestly, I've like supposed to go places and would have some jeans that I want to cut, and would legit do this. Will legit do this, or fold it 2 times and go about my businesses, because we will legit, I tied my hair when I was cutting so it won't keep falling, but we will legit buy some shorts just like this for $25.99 when you good with it like this. Like, but I'm going to try to cut these again since this is what we're doing here. Get back on subject. I'm going to cut these, and I'm going to mark them again, but I'm actually going to cut them diagonal this time. So we're going to make the mark, and I'll be right back so I can show y'all exactly how I cut them after I do it. I'm going to do the same thing, but make the mark a little bit above my butt cheek. A little bit above my butt cheek. Because once you do the distress, they'll kind of hang a little bit depending on, this is a good jean. These are Levi's. Typically, if you could get any jean, Levi's are the best jeans to get, or any type of mom jeans are good as well. But you don't want a jean with stretch. You want a jean that's real tight, no stretch. So I'm going to cut it and I'll be back. Try to cut it at a diagonal this time. When you cut it at a diagonal, and also make sure you just flip it over and cut the same exact way on the opposite side. So, but this time, do not cut straight across. Kind of look like I'm so used to doing it that it looks like I cut at a diagonal. But cut at a diagonal. All right, I'm gonna cut it. I'm gonna try them on so you can see the difference. Okay. So you can kind of tell the diagonal right here, and you can definitely tell how the back is, but it still comes up right here, but it still leaves a little bit so that my butt cheek won't be all the way out. And on the opposite side as well. So now it's time for the distress part. And also in the front, I'll cut some holes, but I'll show y'all again before I start distressing it. But I'll cut some holes. Sometimes I just like an open hole so that the pocket could kind of hang. But I'll show y'all some ways that you can do it. Actually, I'll do it on both sides because I probably won't even wear these jeans. But if they turn out okay, I probably would. But I still want y'all to see different ways that you can actually distress it, just to give y'all an example. So I legit cut 3 slits right here. I actually just cut, literally took the scissors and did a circle, because sometimes when you put the actual jeans on and you start to pick this side, see, this is sometimes how I used to do when I didn't have my scissors handy, or if I didn't have things available, like my tweezers that I don't really have available right now. I'll just start picking it myself, and you can see the thread that's coming out, because the steps that you have to do afterwards, it automatically distress itself. But these little threads are the threads that you'll have to actually pluck to get out to distress it. And this is really what you'll have to do, to be honest. You have to take it. It's easy to take the jeans inside out and pick, because you'll be able to actually see the thread. So now that you physically see the thread, just pull the thread, yourself. Just pull the thread and you can pick it, which I'm just going to keep on pulling it from here, and eventually I'll pick it as well, just so it could be distressed really good, and we'll get a good end effect. But I'm going to keep doing it, and then I'll show you guys the next step. So I tried to distress it as much as I could. I picked it a little bit with some of them. That's why I was able to actually get this little thread, because again, you'll pick it from the back and you'll pick each string. So each one of those little strings right there, lines, you'll pick each one. And it's so weird, because when I first started my blog with my business that I actually run now, BU, I used to distress denims. That's what I first initially started doing. And doing this DIY made me like reminisce back on why I actually stopped, because this is so real. But back then, nobody really had distressed denims, and even sometimes today, like, only place I really find good distressed denims, to be honest with you, for a reasonable price is Fashion Nova. Even my like name brand denims, they don't even have a lot of distress to them. You might get a little cut, and that's it for some high jeans, and it's not even worth it. You feel like you're playing yourself, versus going to Fashion Nova for $29.99, $49.99. They be all ripped up everywhere, and that's really what you be wanting. But yeah, just distress it. And then next we're gonna go to the wash machine. Always put these on a short wash, because it's not like you're ready to wash a whole load. You're just washing the one pair of jeans, and you just need them to be washed, because we actually got these from the thrift store again for $2.50. So I don't know if the thrift store actually washed their clothes. I'm not sure. I think they do have to do that before they actually sell it. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and wash these bad boys, and then let the magic happen. Let's see how it worked out. Hopefully I did the distress enough. If you have time, you can distress them to death. It just all depends on if you have time. I really don't have time to be distressing these jeans all night, all day and all night. So do your thing however you like to do it. But if you got time, try to distress them as much as you can so you can get the best DIY distress denim as possible. But we're going to see how these look after they come out the dryer. After I take them out the washing machine, I'll put them in the dryer. We're going to try them on. Be back later. They came out so bomb. The distress came out so perfect. I love the way the distress came out. We actually did a wonderful job. Look, here are my pocket part that we actually cut out. And again, you guys know that these are the bigger size, so just imagine if they were tighter. But I actually still, they got a little tighter from me drying them. But after the dryer, I only had to dry them for about maybe 15 minutes, and this is how they came out after the dryer. So that's just crazy. They came out so perfect though. The distress, these were the 3 cuts we did. And this was the whole. And just look how the bottom was distressed so good. And you don't even have to, I feel like even if I didn't do none of this, they actually would have just looked so cute with me just distressing the bottom. Like, but I would actually wear these. You know how you go to the beach and you just open them up? It'll be so perfect because they're already oversized. But they are so bomb. I love them. I did good. Well, guys, let me know if you like this video. Give me a thumbs up and comment below if you want more videos like this with my DIY. Holla at your girl.